And welcome back, everybody. Another PowerPoint. What is this? Here lies the abyss. Verka's friend who fought the... Oh! Was that the main quest already? I guess that is the main quest. I guess we can do that and still help out the people of Crestwood after, though. Assuming... Yeah.
Hawk's Grey Warden ally should be inside that cave.
Hawk! Hey, buddy.
Glad you made it. I just got here myself. My contact with the Wardens should be at the back of the cave.
A group of Wardens were protecting a villager from corpses out near Crestwood.
They were likely hunting my friend. I'm glad they didn't come looking for people to help in here. They might well be good men, but they've been given bad orders.
How come you have daggers and not a sword? Or a bow?
Let's go.
Why don't you have a bow? This freaking guy. I specifically designed you with a bow. Let's go while I wait out here. Sorry, Hulk, I just wanted to collect some stuff. I'm good now. Wow. Really?
It's just us. I brought the Inquisitor.
That is a fabulous mustache.
My name is Toegoff, and I'm at your service, Inquisitor.
Most of you Wardens disappear. Then I run into a Darkspawn Magister named Corypheus. Do you think that one might have something to do with the other?
I fear it is so. When my friend Hawk slew Corypheus, Weishaupt was happy to put the matter to rest. But an archdemon can survive wounds that seem fatal, and I feared Corypheus might possess the same power. My investigation uncovered clues, but no proof. Then, not long after, every warden in Orlais began to hear the calling.
Maker, why didn't you tell me?
It was a Grey Warden matter. I was bound by an oath of secrecy.
Is the calling some sort of Grey Warden ritual?
Solus approves that I asked.
The warden that the Blight will soon claim him. It starts with dreams. Then come whispers in his head. The warden says his farewells and goes to the deep roads to meet his death in combat.
And every Grey Warden in Orlais is hearing that right now. They think they're dying.
Yes. Likely because of Corypheus. If the Wardens fall, who will stand against the next Blight? It is our greatest fear.
So Corypheus isn't controlling them. He's bluffing them with this calling. And they're falling for it.
Is the calling they're hearing real? Or is Corypheus mimicking it somehow?
I know not. Even as a senior warden, I had heard only the vaguest whispers of Corypheus. The Wardens believe that this calling is real, and they will act accordingly. That is all we know for certain.
You said all the Wardens are hearing the calling. Does that include you? And also you, Blackwall?
Sadly, yes. It lurks like a wolf in the shadows around a campfire. The creature that makes this music has never known the love of the Maker, but at times, I almost understand it. We must uncover what Corypheus has done and end it. This cannot stand.
I do not fear the calling. And worrying about it only gives it power. Anything Corypheus does will only strengthen my resolve.
How can Corypheus make all these Wardens hear the calling?
I cannot say. We know little about him, save that he is dangerous. He is a Magister, as well as a Darkspawn, and speaks with the voice of the Blight. That lets him affect the minds of Wardens, since we are tied to the Blight ourselves. It must be how he created this false calling.
So the Wardens are making some last desperate attack on the Darkspawn.
We are the only ones who can slay archdemons. Without us, the next Blight will consume the world.
I miss Duncan.
Warden Commander Clarel spoke of a blood magic ritual to prevent future blights before we all perished. When I protested the plan as madness, my own comrades turned on me. Grey Wardens are gathering here, in the western approach. It is an ancient Tevinter ritual tower. Meet me there, and we will find answers.
Oh. Okay.
Let's go.
Can I look around your house first? I'm sure the calling is very interesting, but I'd rather pick mushrooms, because there's a lot of them. Investigate the western approach. Operation available. Stroll.
We should get to the ritual tower in the western approach as soon as possible, Your Worship.
Clarel's the Warden Commander, right? What's she like?
She was a good
Hawk is like going insane.
Among those, King Kalen reached out to before the Blight. She always resented missing the chance to help. When the calling came, Clarel stopped listening to the rest of us. Only magic could solve this problem, she said.
Do you think Corypheus is using the calling to control her?
It's hard to say. I have heard the whispers of the calling myself, but it's only noise, no words. Certainly no commands. Either way, the guilt is hers. She's Warden Commander. She should bow to no one's word, but Weishaupt's.
What's it like being a Warden? I can't even imagine.
Been a long time since I was anything else. It becomes your life, searching out Darkspawn, killing them, ensuring no one ever knows how close they are.
Corypheus was in a Warden prison, right? So you must know something about him.
I know little, and that much only because of my relative seniority. Most Wardens have never heard of him. When I suggested Corypheus might have something to do with the calling, the Warden mages turned on me. I trained some of those Wardens myself. If I knew any more of Corypheus, I would share it, Your Worship.
Alright.
We'll talk later.
Hawk?
I heard what he said. Hopefully we'll find some answers in the western approach, though I fear what those answers will be. I've seen too much blood magic to ever trust where it leads.
Okay. Well, I'll make my way out of here, I guess. Dunk, 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 dunk. Let us make our way towards this rift and the naturalist here. We have work to do, friends, and bodies to break. Claim this as our own. Pit in the pond. 3 Trout Pond hides a sinkhole hundreds of yards deep. Darkspawn emerged from this and other caves to attack Crestwood during the Blight. The flood that wiped out Old Crestwood drowned the Blighted ones, and the excess water created the pond we see today. If the dam was not damaged, we would have never survived the Darkspawn. Was the Maker's hand in this? I cannot believe he would be so purposefully cruel to his children, flawed though we are. More obsidian. That's what we want. Obsidian should... Oh, Blood Lotus. We need a lot more of it, but we can find some at least. And more obsidian. Man, if this were Minecraft, I'd be set right now. Is that? Yeah, it is the rift.
Seen a great deal of battle.
We all have.
Not all. Not like you. You live and breathe war. You understand it. It is home to you.
What's that supposed to mean?
I intended no offense. We have both seen terrible things. We have watched death and destruction render that which we love unrecognizable. It is calming to see something familiar in another.
BAM! Oh my god! Where is Toegoff? Come on, drink, drink, drink! Bring this guy down. That should kill it. Ow. Alright, a little bit of pain there, but nothing big. No problems. We are finding some cool stuff. These arcane horror hearts are, I'm curious as to what, if they're just research stuff or if that will end up becoming relevant. Let's make our way towards Judith here. Embrium? Yeah. Fucking Druffalo. Nobody likes Druffalo. Oh no, not one of these. Oh man. Alright guys, well, shit. Oh my god. What the fuck? This one doesn't actually look hard. Unless I'm horribly mistaken. Yeah. That one wasn't bad at all. I could do those. Referred to as silence in the common parlance. The constellation Silentir is historically attributed to Dumat, the old god of silence and leader of the ancient Tevinter pantheon. The depiction of the constellation, however, is often debated. Some depict a dragon in flight, while others, also the most common modern depictions, show a man carrying a horn and a wand. Some scholars believe these represented scales, which would point to this constellation being a supplementation, supplantation, right? Supplantation? I don't know the word. Of the elven mythos, but nothing indicates this. Supplantation. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever heard that word before. I guess I'm a derp. Get yourself educated, Toegoff. Hello, Judith.
You chose a bad time to come knocking. Between the corpses and the wyvern, nothing here is safe. What I wouldn't give to get my hands on that animal.
What?
There's a wyvern causing trouble.
It used to hunt in the mountains. Didn't bother anyone but the bandits. Lately, the beast got it in his head to come down here. It almost crippled Gauld's little boy. Best someone kill it. I hope I get my hands on the liver. It makes a poison that kills rats like nothing.
Do you farm out here?
The name's Judy. I farm and I mend things for the village and people passing through. I did a fair trade with traveling merchants before the undead started attacking. And those bandits. Not to mention that dragon.
Seriously, why does anyone live out here?
Oh, you know, the fishing's grand.
What do you know about the dragon?
She moved in a month ago. The guards tried to run her off, but she snapped one's head off and she flew away. Poor Hamold. At least it was quick. Since then, she's eaten 3 horses, 5 goats, and 2 cats.
If you're Judith, there's a man in the village concerned about you.
That must be Gould, fretful as ever. I'm glad he stayed in Crestwood. He's fast as you please with a loom, but terrible with a sword.
Until later.
Be safe.
Okay. I'm not sure I want to go fight the dragon. I don't know if I'm ready for the... Oh, I'm gonna pick your garden, though. Pick. I'm not sure I'm up for a dragon yet, but... Yeah, let's, woo! Woo! The Black Fens. This looks to me an area that would be crawling with monsters. Apparently not. What am I going? I'm going towards a rift. Alright. And a fucking Truffalo. I think I'm going to change up the style of my Let's Plays a little bit. I want to get a big face cam that takes up roughly 30 to 40% of the screen. That way you can see my reactions to all the crazy things. And I'm going to yell into the microphone a lot too. I think that's really the way of the future. No. It is funny to see the evolution of Let's Plays going from, basically just screenshots and captions. Some of those are actually really fun to read, though, if you're trying to kill time or something like that. What was one that I loved? Boat Murder? It's a Dwarf Fortress one. I've tried Dwarf Fortress. I can never last very long. I'm not very good at it and just don't have the brain power for it. But I love reading some of the other, and I think Boat Murder was the name of one where they had, basically it was like it was a bunch of people playing it. So like one commander would come in and then they'd play for like a year, and then the next guy would take over and play for a year, and the next guy, or something like that. And it was actually, it's a great story. It's really entertaining. Some of the players, like, they like role play the character. It's entertaining. I recommend it. Who's next? These the range fuckers? Oh god, they are. He really didn't seem to give a shit about that, did he? There we go. And let's close this rift off. But yeah, I highly recommend giving a read of some of that stuff. It can be kind of cool just to see the past. Anyway, folks, I'm gonna cut here. So as always, thank you very much for watching, and tune in the next episode of Dragon Age: The Inquisition. Thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it.